Well, to weather now, and whatever the weather has in store for us this weekend, we guarantee you it's going to be cool in Bellport.
Definitely. That's where the Gateway Playhouse is performing Swan Lake on Ice, and that's where we find our own Bonnie Schneider just kicking back there, getting a good seat.
I am. I'm enjoying the performance, but I'm also enjoying learning about the history of the Gateway Playhouse. Some very famous actors got their start right here in Bellport. Joining me once again is Paul Allen, who's with the Gateway Playhouse. Tell us about the history of this place.
Well, the theater started in 1947, about 45 years ago, and at that time it was a training ground for young actors, and some of the actors that received their early training here were Gene Hackman, Robert Duvall, and this was in their pre-college days. And since that time, we've continued the training program, but we've moved more towards the professional theater, which is what we're doing now.
Right, and right now we're looking at the dancers who will be performing in Swan Lake on Ice. Spectacular, spectacular work in a group format now. We're seeing different rehearsals. They are all joining together, and their coach is giving them instructions as well. It's absolutely wonderful. Performances tonight, and they'll run through the 31st. If we could go ahead and look at our extended forecast, we'll show you what the weather will be like for the weekend. We do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms on Saturday and Sunday. Otherwise, we'll see high temperatures mainly in the 80s. Some will be in the 90s. Today's high temperature, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, will be between 77 and 80 degrees. So it will be a nice day in the forecast. And it's really nice and cool in here. As I mentioned earlier, you can actually hear the performance of the skates scraping across the ice, which is freshly made for the dancers as they move across and perform Swan Lake. Of course, they're not in costume. The costumes are spectacular, and they'll be in those costumes if you come and watch the performance. All right, let's go back to Doug and Sue in studio. I'm going to sit here in the audience and enjoy.
Hey, Bunny, you look like you need popcorn, but I don't know. You allowed to have popcorn during ballet?
Sure,
Is that proper? I don't know.
That could be a new trend you're starting, Doug.
Okay, popcorn ballet.
Well, coming up on News 12, UPS Management and Labor